How does a guy from New Hampshire who never coached in the state of Ohio until 2017 so quickly grow to love Buckeye Nation?
When I was growing up and watching the Buckeyes on TV and watching them play the team up north, I remember being on my grandfather's couch and watching the game, and just the respect I had for this place, and it was always a dream of mine. You know, I don't think it's quite really sunk in yet for all of us. We sat together as a family and talked about it last night and what it meant for our family. But we understand what Buckeye Nation is. We understand what this means for our family, and we're going to take it very seriously and jump in with 2 feet.
Day is already back on the recruiting trail, and the message is clear. While Urban Meyer is retiring, what he built at Ohio State will remain.
You know, the footprint that he's left here and the infrastructure is strong. And knowing that and being here for 2 years and seeing exactly how it's been done gives me great confidence.
Well, first he's got to be him, and that was great advice to me as a young coach from Lou Holtz and Coach Bruce, that you try to be someone else. That players are smart then, they're far too smart now. You have to be real, as our strength coach, Coach Mick, always says.
Coach Meyer and I's values and morals and what our beliefs are, we share a lot of the same things in common. And I think anytime there's a change in leadership, there's a different personality, there's a different style involved with it, different demeanor. But we share so much in common that there's going to be a lot that's carried over.
While the big picture isn't changing, the coaching staff will change. For one thing, a new quarterbacks coach to replace Day. And while offensive line coach Greg Studrawa, defensive coordinator Greg Schiano, and linebackers coach Bill Davis are all viewed as Urban's guys, Day will wait to evaluate his staff.
We're so busy right now, but guys are on the road recruiting, and this is a big time for us recruiting with the early signing day. We're getting ready for the bowl game, and so that's really the focus right now. And like every year, at the end of the bowl game, we'll go through and evaluate everything.
Some wonder why Gene Smith didn't use a nationwide search before hiring the 25th head coach in Buckeye history. But Day's 3-game audition at the beginning of the season while Meyer was suspended was more than enough for Smith.
While we were having those conversations, I was looking at candidates across the country and trying to decide if I was going to go national search. And as I thought about those potential candidates, and some of them are very good and some of them I know, I felt more comfortable coming back to Ryan Day. Our program does not need disruption.
So have walked in those shoes, had a chance to experience that, and so I'm excited and confident about it.
He earned a lot of responsibilities that I gave him over the years, and then obviously he's 3-0 as the coach already before we start, and he's very unique to be able to handle that. Once those players know that you have that genuine love and care for them, they'll move mountains for you, and I saw that with Ryan Day.
For us to have a person with his high IQ and EQ, with the understanding of what we're all about, to step into this leadership role, significant. Now, if he wasn't talented, I wouldn't have him here. If he couldn't X and O, let's be clear. He got to win ball games. He know that, okay? He got to win ball games.
In Columbus, Mark Kuntz, BCSN.